Hey loves, welcome back to my page. I am back to do another video. If you hear anything in the background, my daughter is actually up. I wanted to do a video on rejection. I know that so many people go through a whole bunch of stuff, and rejection is, I feel, it's very important topic to talk about. I'm talking about rejection for the simple fact is I've been going through a whole lot of rejection for the last few months, and I just wanted to share with you guys how I not overcame it, but how I dealt with it. To me, rejection is something that it can stunt your growth. It can make you feel like less of a person, feel like you're doing something wrong, not right. You may want to change yourself because you're feeling that, well, if I act like this person, I may get that position. I'll just bring it back, like, personally for me. I have been looking for a job. I have a job, like a little part-time job, but I was looking for something a little bit more stable, a little bit more that I can bring a little bit more money in. So I've been looking for a job, and I've been getting a whole lot of rejection. At first, one or two, okay, but when it comes to like 3 or 4 and 5 people saying no, you get the interview, and the hardest thing is to get the interview, and then no call back, and I'm like, oh my goodness, am I doing something wrong? I was starting to question myself. I was starting to say, like, oh my goodness, should I change up something? Should I act a little bit different? And then I just stopped right there. I was like, no, I'm not going to change who I am and who God made me to be. Sometimes rejection, it builds you. It builds you up. It builds your character. It just builds who you are, and it makes you stronger as a person. A lot of people can't deal with rejection because it's so much stuff going on, or even they may go into a shell. They may get depressed. They may get angry. But all these things, as I mentioned, it's all negative things. Instead of thinking that it's something wrong with me, just pray and ask God to help you get over this hump, this trial, this tribulation, something, because everything that we go through, God knows it. We're His children, so He knows when we're going through something, that we're going through all this stuff, but He knows it, and He has us in His hand. I feel the main thing that how I got over all this rejection, I prayed. I asked God to comfort me through my trials and my tribulations. I asked Him to walk with me. Because at the end of the day, it is it's a struggle. It's hard to have rejection one thing at a time. It could be rejection as you wanted to go to a Pacific school, a boy rejected you, or things of that nature. It's nothing wrong with you. Rejection, it actually helps you. It builds you. It builds your character. So don't think it's something wrong with you. Doors are shut in front of you. God has a bigger window so He can pour out a blessing that you won't have room enough to receive. Sometimes rejection is a blessing. It might be a distraction in your life. At the same time, you have to stop looking at everything so negative, because it's just, at the end of the day, God knows what you're going through. He knows your tomorrow. He's already there. He surpassed that already. So instead of us complaining, start thanking and praising God that He has something better for us. This is really short. I wanted to make it short and sweet. I might do a part 2. We shall see. I was rambling a little bit, but I want to say that I love you guys, and I thank you so much for watching my video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it in the comment section. Until next time, you guys have a blessed day, evening, or night. I love you guys.